A big hello and a warm welcome to all of you amazing and beautiful people out there. Welcome to my channel, the Twin Flame Universe. And in this channeling session, I would continue with the part that I had to continue with. And the Divine Masculine's mother is an evil woman. That is what the channeling energy was in part 1. So I'm going to continue from here where I left. And in this channeling session, what came out was that the Divine Feminine, when she started dating the masculine, she was completely in love with him, or, the love developed over a period of time. They both knew about the twin flame concept, and both of them were very, very aware that, the crisis and the testing is going to happen. It will create trouble and this and that, but they had no idea. And she also didn't have this idea, because you have to be practically into that situation, that his mother is going to be so difficult. Initially, it was the mother who had approved of both of them. The mother was absolutely fine with it. But it is being relayed that the mother became extremely insecure of the Divine Feminine because of whatever her lifestyle is, her energy is. The mother could not relate with it. There are many reasons for it. Even in this template, we can say that there are many people who are suffering a lot. They are suffering on a soul level, and there's to kill their suffering or to find a way to the suffering, they get into very devilish things. And we have heard that most of the people who pretend to be good, or most of the people who are very good, are the same people who are very bad. Because the goodness is actually used as a tool to create an image so that they are accepted and they are loved by other people. And only those people who, do these tactics, who have lack of love in them. So the Divine Feminine's, the masculine's mother is a lady who probably is suffering. Not probably, she is suffering, and she doesn't know what true love is. She doesn't know what a relationship means to have, with your own self. She doesn't understand spirituality. So whatever the feminine does, she thinks that the feminine is also faking it. Or she's a fake spiritual person, or she's just pretending to be awakened soul. So there's a difference in being awakened and being spiritual. I've already mentioned that in the last channeling on the same channel, on the same YouTube channel. So she feels that, she's, the Divine Feminine, she feels this lady, this girl, my son is dating, she's not real. Either she's too good, or she's a fake. So she's constantly poking her, she constantly goes up to her, she constantly questions her. But to her shock and amusement, or whatever you want to call it, this also happens when, there is a very big disparity of energies. And I also sense some kind of ghost or some kind of dead people around, who probably died because of this lady, the mother-in-law or the mother-in-law energy. So there's a lot of negativity, because those souls are very tormented and tortured. So they also hang around over there in that house, or they're not willing to leave from there, or they have some kind of they've suffered a lot. So there's a lot of suffering energy also around her. I'm also being shown that this lady cannot go off to sleep. I mean, the mother-in-law. So she has to take pills. She has to eat some sleeping pills or some kind of medicine that the doctor has prescribed, because such people normally cannot go to sleep on their own. So that creates another very negative form of energy, because there's chemical intake during the dream state. So this means that such people cannot connect with their soul, and thus the negative entities or the devilish energies or the evil energies can make them their vessel with ease, and even they start enjoying that devilishness. So she is being shown as a typical character of an evil woman on planet Earth, a very evil woman. And she also has very strong energies, so she can sort of manipulate people around her, be it the son, or be it the husband, or be it anyone. In many cases, she could be a widow, or in many cases, she's separated from the husband. So the son is like a surrogate husband, or a surrogate, whatever, who you can call it, who wants to be like always control the son. Like it's very strange energy. And we see it in some women also, because they're so like possessive for their sons, which is not healthy at all. They don't want the son to love the wives. They always want to poke their nose in between their relationship. If the son and his wife are very happy, or his girlfriend are very happy, this mother will create some issue. She will create a health issue, or she'll create some dramatic situation. She'll start crying, she'll throw tantrums, or she'll just pick up fights with them, so that there is lack of peace in the house. There is no peace or lack of peace, and that gives her happiness. Like, oh wow, look at the divine feminine, she's crying in one corner, and I've separated my son from her, and now my son can be under my control, this and that. So this is a sort of energy that the divine feminine, she will, what is the channeling saying? That she will overcome it. It may take some time, but she will slowly and gradually understand the woman's intentions really well, and she'll be like, I'm not giving my energy to this woman, this evil woman. She's so evil. She'll make a lot of prayers. If by any chance, fortunately or unfortunately, you do resonate with this channeling, then prayers will help you a lot. The prayers do very important thing, and the prayer has to come from the person himself or herself. It should not be like some people do these group prayers. I don't know if it works or not. I'm not very sure about it, but I feel that personally, when you're in a very difficult situation and you have a conversation with the universe, with guides or masters or whosoever you are close to, they always help. Always help. This is 100% full proof. I can say this, they always help. But your prayer has to come from your heart and has to be a real prayer. So if you want to safeguard your energy, then make prayers and ask for strength, ask for courage, and also make this prayer that, whosoever it is should not be able to access your positive energy, bring you down. That way, what's going to happen is that the masculine will be also more open and aware. And because if he's been raised by a mother like that, then he could also have some mental issues. He could also have a bipolar disorder, or some kind of a disorder would be there. And he would become more open and aware for therapy. He would be more open and aware for inner work, especially because if he knows about the twin flame world. And he would also be aware that his relationship with his mother is not something that he feels connected to as such. And this is not that you want to separate the mother from the son, or you're going to be that, bad lady who is snatching away the son. It has to be very natural and organic. And that's why instead of focusing on the son and the mother dynamic, because the son and the mother dynamic will also be very negative and very uncomfortable, so you need to focus on your own energy, on your own self. You cannot focus on the mother-son dynamic at all, because there's a lot of negativity over there, and there's years and years of negativity. The reason why the son got attracted to the divine feminine is also because he's probably done something good in his past life, some deeds that, will show him that what real awakened person is like, not fake. So she's the real deal. He will figure that out very soon. But for that, the divine feminine has to go completely on her own. She cannot even, think that divine masculine will be of support, because he will not be of support in this case. He will be tilted towards the mother, or the mother will manipulate him by using emotional drama, crying, howling, screaming, or just, saying that you'll leave me for this girl. That's what you're going to do to your old mother. So these type of women, these type of evil ladies, they use many victim cards, like they use the woman card, they use the old age card, they use sometimes the widow card, or I'm separated from my husband card, or I have nobody who loves me, blah, 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 and so on and so forth. They will not own up to their actions, and they will not try to find the source of happiness in them. And also there are so many addictions. They could be alcohol, they could be drugs, there could be so many things. As it is, the chemical medicines that are given by the psychiatrist, they are all, chemical pills only, they're all drugs. So there is this type of energy, and it could also be in the sun. The sun could also be very addicted. But if he's conscious and aware, and if he's willing to work, then let him do his inner work, let him do whatever he wants on his own. When he wants to connect with you, this is probably coming as a guidance, you can say. When he wants to connect with you, you can tell him that you connect with me. You don't have to involve your family, because not because I hate them or something, but because I feel that, this is not the right time to get so closely involved into it, because we are still doing our work and we are doing this or doing that. Now, just in case you're married and you're in this situation, then also you have to find out a way to create a physical separation and create a space where you can love yourself no matter who says what, where the words of other people don't affect you at all. No matter what the mother-in-law tries to do, you are a strong person who has the power of God with you. You have the power of the source with you, and you have to be very nonchalant with this. If you feel you need therapy and you're financially sound, then you must take therapy, because that would be much needed in this case. But if you cannot afford therapy, or you feel that it's not possible for you right now, then you got to do inner work with a lot of prayers. Every day you have to pray to God, and whenever you feel low, you have to be very aware of the feelings as to what led to this low feeling. You have to find the way back, to that feeling, and you have to work on yourself. Do journaling, do whatever it takes to uplift your energy and stay uplifted. And if you get low or anything, don't think that it's permanent. Think it's temporary. It is happening because someone said something mean to me, and that is not the truth. That is an illusion, and I will work on myself. Again, that very moment, pray to God that, dear God, I'm feeling very low. I'm feeling very stuck. I don't know what to do. This lady is driving me nuts, or she has so much control in my life. Please I surrender to you. You please control my life. You become my charioteer, not anyone else. So these type of talks are going to uplift you. They're going to cut those negative energies and those cords, and you'll feel much better. And you just keep doing what you love, because what you love is going to set you free. And that doesn't mean the divine masculine is your only love. There are definitely many more things. If you look within, if you love yourself more, then you'll find out. I'll end this part over here. In the part 3, I'll be coming to the karmic energies that could also be hovering around. And on that note, one love and peace out.